right? We don't care about what word it actually is, we just care that it's a unique word. Or you can do very sophisticated features to your text, things like parts of speech that requires a lot of like prior analysis and like knowledge about how English or your language of choice works. Or title case, is it a capitalized word, right? Or term frequency, like how frequent is this term in your corpus? Or inverse document frequency, how rare is this document, or is this term in your corpus? Or n-gram models gives you information about the words around it, things like that. All right, so also, what was this called again? Random projection. There's some crazy, like other things where you can essentially take samples of your document and project random chunks of your document into other places, something like that. Yeah, it's voodoo, whatever. And so anyway, but one of the things is like, say you have something even more complicated than text or images, and like somebody's like Facebook profile or something like that, right? And so what you want to do is you want to turn them into a group of numbers. And what you can do is you can do feature hashing. So this is a little hard to see, but anyway, like you can say like this is like their group and their gender and like some cluster, I don't know, their friend network, their vendor brand, all these kinds of things. We essentially can just take these little pieces of information about them as a person and just hash them in some not even very smart way and just say like, okay, like these three pieces hash together into like a number or something like that. And then we just turn the person into a number, into a vector, and then we're good to go for the next step. Okay? So let me give you a little more concrete example. So say I want to do some text representation. So what I'm going to first do is I have like a big huge corpus, and I'm going to create a dictionary based on all the documents that I have. Okay, so I'm going to say like, here's all the documents that, if we had the Library of Congress, it would probably just be a dictionary, right? But we're going to make a dictionary based on all of the documents I've seen, and say this is our dictionary. These are all the, sorry, not all the documents, all the words I've seen. These are all the words in my corpus, everything. Okay? So then, I will convert each document into a bag of words. It should be like, here's all your words. I don't care what order they come in or anything like that. And we'll ignore like very common words called stop words, like the word the, a, articles, gerunds, things like that. You wouldn't ignore gerunds. You don't ignore articles, but those don't give us a lot of information because they appear everywhere, and so you might as well just toss them away. They're low information. But say you have this kind of like sentence right here. This is a vector of word counts, ignoring word order. And so what you would do is you would come up with, we have our dictionary, and this is how we would represent this sentence, right? So the word vector appears once, the word count appears once, and I've done some finagling where I've turned counts into count, but you get the idea. And something like word, once, twice, gets a 2. So I've just turned this sentence into a vector that I can learn on and things like that. So that's, the basic idea. Okay, so I'm going to go through